I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what would be.
Save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes. And make every arrow count.
Believe it!
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖑 want to know what happened here.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
There's stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖑 said.
I've never heard of 𝕬𝖗𝖓𝖓 killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who can kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you're deaf, being awfully quiet. Come on here, Leth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, 𝕬𝖗𝖑. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried? I'm glad you're on our side. They say the Dragonborn can shout without any training, like Talos himself. That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then. I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. She cannot hide from us forever.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you. You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Yes. I understand. Yes. Of course.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. I serve Jarl 𝕬𝖃 as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on 𝕬𝖃, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a 𝕬𝖃, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High 𝕬𝖃. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since 𝕬𝖃 himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hroðgar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Hroðgar, don't be so hard on 𝕬𝖃.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hroðgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hroðgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hroðgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Earl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl. and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
We can never rest easy, for Balgruuf's enemies will not. I've got my eyes on you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆 was Dragonborn. Talos, too, the founder of the Empire. Back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales. Back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. In the old tales, Nord heroes would use the power of their voice to shout down the gates of cities and strike down their enemies. But only the Greybeards study the way of the voice anymore. If you can shout, you need to talk to them. Ah, yes. I suppose it's time I gave him an answer. 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man. Or march his stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect. Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy. Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his stormcloaks to do it for him.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
But, as a point, Ulfric has made it clear, in his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Except the white gold concorded.
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
This isn't about gold.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I. So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. 𝕬𝖃𝖊𝖓𝖆, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his. Good to see you. They're the masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training. Keep safe.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. Of course. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Lead the way. Let me know if you have anything you need from me. Still here. Yes? I understand. Yes? Of course.
Writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung. Dragonborn, it's an honor. You're the dragon.
be a law against them.
Need something?
I am waiting for a good death. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please 𝕬𝖗𝖃. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Indeed. Well, he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. 𝕬𝖃 has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
might be sick.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to 𝕬𝖃𝖃𝖏𝖑. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Then I was wrong about him. You're right, Galvar. I'm in no mood to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many?
No, but neither is every man able to give that order when he must. But you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call themselves Stormcloaks because they believe in you. They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this. They want this as much as you do. Perhaps they want it more.
Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready. And I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet, if you would only ask me to do it.
I'm sure you could do it too. All right. This is it.
Yes!
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
Aye, and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
Let's get going. What do you need?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.